is an emergency. I'm begging urgently. This is a serious case.
Let me start off by putting some Florida water on my hands before I touch on these cards. Alright, so we're going to be doing you an ancestor reading. Ooh. Now, as you know, I'm a direct energy reader. Don't believe in ring zodiac signs or birthdays. Be open with the spirit and have fun. When we're doing these ancestor readings, try to pay attention to the message and not the character. You could know these people, you could not know these people, but the important thing is they're coming back to give you a message.
Okay.
So the way it works, I deal 5 cards. Each one of these cards. Oh, we already started. Each one of the cards represent a different ancestor. The first 4 cards represent female ancestors, but a male energy can come. The last one is strictly reserved for a male, but a female could come. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Now that we got that out the way, I want you to say your first name so I can pray over the cards. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
Yes, sir.
So what's going on with you in a tree? Either you paint a tree, you drew a tree, or either you're looking at paintings of a tree on a regular basis.
I draw trees on my tarot card.
You draw them on your tarot cards?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm always gone.
Okay. I just wanted. I tapped in. I saw trees. I was like, why is she always looking at trees? Okay, that'll let you know I'm city girls.
Yes, and I love trees. I'm always either hugging trees or just, I don't know. It's something about trees. Of course, the history and everything, but.
You ain't one of them nature nuts.
Oh yeah, I am.
Oh boy, so you gonna depopulate the world, huh? And kill me all.
Yeah.
All right, let's get it started. We're gonna go with first one.
Is it vibe?
Say that one more time.
I said, is it good vibe? I'm gonna get nervous.
Don't get nervous. I gotta set them up.
Okay.
All right, let's get into it. So now we're going to start with your first ancestor. All right. Okay. All right. This ancestor is a form of a woman, but she said she was kind of smart. She said she was kind of smart. She was kind of rich. She keep doubting herself, saying, I was kind of. She was kind of smart. She was kind of rich. She was kind. She almost made it. This is her verbiage. I almost made it. She came in the form of message from the earth, but upside down. A message from the earth upright shows somebody winning, a lot of money, gold, diamonds, prosperity, but she came upside down, meaning that she lost a lot. What she's telling you is, she's saying that you have the same fucking energy, in her words, not mine, that's saying you keep, huh?
Yep, I do.
Yeah, she's saying, why are you mimicking her? Saying you almost had it, almost this, almost I'm almost there. But here is the thing. Her message to you is you need to get off your ass and go now. She said you almost there, but you're stagnant. You're stationary. Why haven't you purchased your own deck of cards? I mean, like your own design. Why haven't you? Hell, she said, why haven't you changed the curtains that you want to change? She said it's so much almost stuff that she's getting upset.
Okay.
Now she's singing that Brandy or Monica song, Almost Doesn't Count. Making sense?
Yes, that makes sense.
So what about the curtains? She really pissed off about her curtains or window blind?
No, listen, Bear. So the other day I was just like, I really want those blackout curtains. Like I really need them because I'm a night owl, and by the time the sun comes up, I'm going to sleep. So I was just saying, like, I need these blackout curtains, but have I ordered them? No.
Get the blackout curtains. She said that's the smallest thing you can do because she is really angry about the curtain. You haven't got something as small as a curtain.
Okay. I've gotten better because I used to be worse. Like my last reading, I wouldn't even buy myself clothes. Like I was too scared to spend money on anything. But I've gotten better. But I can see myself drifting back into that every now and then if I'm not careful, for sure.
All right. Would you like to ask her a question? She came in strong.
She did. Can I ask anything like about her?
If you want to, if she's willing to ask, she already gave you her message, so she just you can ask something about her.
Okay, because I'm just at this place where I'm tapped in with my ancestors, but it's like sometimes it's like, okay, who specifically is like who am I feeding like right now? You know, who is like around me? So I've been getting like different messages in my dreams, and I feel like some of my ancestors are like telling me their story. So I'm like, okay, if she's saying something now, like should I ask about like her story? Because you were saying she kept saying she almost made it.
Okay.
And basically, yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, we'll see. So ask her a question about her.
Okay. Is it anything about you in your life that I need to know?
Anything that you want to share with her, ancestor?
Yeah.
She gave you crystals. She said, see the truth. She said, see the truth about kids. She was always blaming the children. She said, you're getting your information or your stagnation from somebody who's always blaming their kids. I can't do this because of the kids. I can't take this trip because of the kids. I can't purchase this because I got bills for the kids. Now, her other thing is she referred to herself as Deborah or Debbie.
Deborah or Debbie?
She said Debbie, but I'm just going to say Deborah.
Okay. And then, I know you say don't try not to focus on the character so much, but like, was she my family member?
Yeah, she's in your lineage. She's in your lineage. Okay. She's in your family. And she just say she almost had...
I said, she old?
Yeah, she old.
Really old?
She old, man. This is 1934s and all that. She just keeps saying she almost did it, and you got that same energy.
Okay, so let me ask her one more thing.
I'm not gonna let you waste all your questions and your time on this one ancestor. I can't let you do it to her. That's why I tell people don't focus on the don't focus on the character, because keep in mind these people could be 1 day old or 10 million years old.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, let's go.
All right, now we're gonna go over here to your second ancestor. Your second ancestor comes in the form of the Two of Earth in the upside down position. All right, why are you so extroverted? Ooh,
You said extroverted?
Yeah, that's what this guy is here. It's a guy, and he's like, he's a clown. He's not flamboyant or anything like that. He's just a extroverted clown. Buck tooth. But he's in our generation. He's in our lifetime. Just passed away recently. Light skinned, slender, about 6'2". Love to have fun because he's dancing in front of me now.
I know you're not talking about my dad. Passed away. Okay.
He's a light skinned fellow, slender.
No, he wasn't slender.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because I was going to say, this guy too. If it was your daddy, he wouldn't have came back so young. This guy like 32 to 25.
Oh wow. Okay. And what's his message?
What's your message?
Just having fun.
Yeah, he just doing all that kind of stuff. Like, oh, he said he was a male cheerleader, but he wasn't gay. There we go.
Oh.
Like
okay.
sports athletic. He was very athletic, outgoing. Okay, he's weirding me out. All right, so his message. So he came to the tour Earth. He said, it's time for you to come out of the cave, come out of your cave and start dancing a little more, start living a little more, feeling the breeze, feeling the burn, take it in the breathe. And his message to you is open your heart to love. Now, he's not saying open your heart to love as in a mate, boyfriend, girlfriend. He said open your heart to love as forgiving yourself. Now, I'm going to show you how petty the Baron is and how you know that I'm talking to somebody who knows you. So he's saying there's something you did when you was walking up a flight of stairs in somebody's apartment building. I don't think it's yours. Either you found some money or you kind of kicked somebody's shit over, which cost somebody money, or you had somebody steal something off their porch, which cost them money.
Not that I know of. The first. That's interesting.
It was wintertime because you had on a jacket. He was there. He said he saw it all. You laughed about it, but okay, she probably won't get that one. Give her another one, guy. I want her to know what you want her to forgive herself for. So she caused somebody a little pain. Cool. She caused somebody a little pain. So that's one. What else?
What you say? Say that last part again.
I said you caused someone a little pain that lived in an apartment complex on the 2nd floor.
I don't know.
All right. Okay, second, you got to forgive yourself for exposing somebody. You shedded light on somebody. But it was a neon light. So that means he said you showed somebody where somebody was. Basically, you got into other people's business. And you say they're over there. I think, if I'm not mistaken, you either caused a breakup. Basically gossiping. We'll say gossiping. Because I'm going into too many details and you probably don't know because he's seeing all this stuff.
Could it be from, because I do like reading. So.
Oh, you do readings? Yeah, you did.
It's a lot of women that come to me and they're like borderline like ready to leave. So it's like after the reading, it's like they leave. And that's been like a couple of people. Like quite a few. And I'm just like, is that what he's talking about?
It must be because it was around by the wintertime you done this reading. But why do you feel guilty about it?
It could be personal things. I don't know. Maybe just breaking people up or just feeling like, I feel like a lot of the time I can see myself in the women with certain things that I'm dealing with. So I don't know. Sometimes I kind of feel reluctant, like I go back and forth about it. But I didn't know it was something that I thought about that much.
Yep, he was there. He said you told this man to go somewhere. I mean, you told this lady to go somewhere and find this person it's they lived on the second floor. Something was taken from them. Somebody stole some shoes. It probably was some bullshit. But he's showing me you on the steps in a coat. So this is wintertime. And he said you cost this person some money. Meaning that if you told them to leave somebody, this person is in destitute right now. Or you knew this person probably told you that was that person's only saving grace. And you didn't give them an exit strategy. You just was hardcore leave them. Would you like to ask him a question?
What should I change in terms of, like, the message that you just gave me? Is there something that I could do differently?
Is there anything she can do differently, Spirit? Follow your heart. The thing about it, if you feel like you have to omit some information, follow your heart and omit it. I'm a tarot reader too. Just because Spirit tell us, we need to understand that person's mental state on the other end of that phone as well. So use more intuition. Follow your heart. If you know that person can't hear somebody's cheating on them, give them a sign to go look. Build their character up first and then allow them to look. You got me?
Yes.
It's a lot in doing this shit. We can't just go out there, yep, he did this, he did this, he did this. That person may not understand it.
Yes, you are so right. It's like one situation, it was so bad. Like I thought he was gonna kill. Like it was a guy. I thought he was gonna kill like one of my clients, and I'm like, oh no, he is crazy. He's crazy. And I literally told her everything. Like you need to get the kids. Y'all need to go to a hotel in another town. Like it's that bad, you know. Like I've seen abuse growing up, so I just have I have zero tolerance. So that could definitely be what this ancestor is talking about.
Yeah.
Like, and it's crazy because they do business together. Like they do Pornhub, and like OnlyFans.
What Rocky? You talking about Rocky and Shay?
Not. I'll tell you when you start recording. But
don't judge me.
Not them. It's a young couple. I mean, up and coming, like, and I've seen them on Pornhub, and so it's crazy. Like he was just crazy, cuckoo, like. But yeah, she's an investment to him. She's a dollar bill to him, and I was basically opening her eyes to it, like.
Okay.
It's just a lot.
Yeah. So just don't feel guilty about that. Just forgive yourself.
Okay.
All right, now we're going to go over here to your third ancestor. Your third ancestor came in the form of Ogun. Okay. All right, this ancestor right here is a bodybuilder. It's a male bodybuilder, very fit, because he keeps talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger. He keeps talking about abs. He keeps talking about muscle structure and tone. So he's back there in the early 80s, late 70s, early 80s.
Okay.
Now, his thing is, they're saying you're not building up your muscle, your intuitive muscle. You're not even building up your abdominal muscle. Something about your abdomen when you read tarot, that you're not, your that mid chakra in your stomach. Mm-hmm. He's saying you're not building none of that shit up. He says your muscles are weak and your spirit is weak, meaning you can't stomach this shit. So why are you doing this if you don't have a stomach for it? Now, he also... don't argue with him. Listen to his message now. He says, focus on your strength. That's his message to you. Focus on your strength. If you don't have the stomach to deliver the proper message, your strength is, again, encouragement.
Okay.
Focus. Don't think that, okay, you have to be one way when there's multiple ways to get a message across. He says you don't have the muscle right now to do it like you want to do it, so figure out another way to do it. You got me?
Yeah.
He's not saying you're a bad tarot reader. You can't stomach the job. You just don't have to just lay it out or to think 90. When doing tarot, as you know, you have to think 90 times faster than any computer chip. So he just saying find another way to do it until you build that particular intuition up. Would you like to ask him a question?
Okay. Yes. How can I build that intuition, that muscle that he's talking about?
How can she build this up? You're a bodybuilder. You're not a tarot man. How can she build this up? He says positive change. Now, positive change is this. He's saying lay flat on your back as if you're like meditating. Flat on your back with your legs up like yoga style shit.
Okay.
Like you're gonna reach for the ceiling. I guess your foot flat on the ground, the sole of your foot flat. You making your knees and leg making a triangle. Your back flat and your hands like this. He says place a glass of water on your stomach. And that's how you are to meditate from here on out every day. This is your meditation. And you give it a good 15-20 minutes with your music on. And you can reach around and you can grab the glass every now and then. And what you're going to do, you're going to draw in all of the spiritual energy that's around you into that glass. And once you get done 20 minutes in, you're just going to drink it down. But it has to sit on your stomach. You can't move. The reason why he's saying do this, he's teaching you discipline at the same time. You got him?
Yeah. Yeah.
I never meditated like that. This is strictly for you.
Right. And you said, okay, you said lay on my back, legs up in the air, like my feet are flat, but they're up in the air.
No.
And
You know how if you lay on your back, you bring your knees up, but the bottom of your feet is still on the ground, level to your back.
Oh, okay. Okay. Like, yeah. Okay. So my feet are on the ground, my knees are up, and the cup of water is on my stomach.
Correct. You can hold it with your hand so it don't tip over, but he says you got to do meditation 25 to 30 minutes, and after you get done, drink that water. Just drink it. Don't drink sip of it. Drink it all. Guzzle, guzzle, guzzle.
Okay.
Teaching you discipline, and at the same time you're drawing in the spiritual pressure. He said your tarot card reading will jump up. Also, your intuitive around the psychic ability that's around your house will pick up as well.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Now we're going to go over here to your fourth ancestor. Your fourth ancestor. Who are you? It's a girl. Your fourth ancestor came in the form of the fairies and the synth, but this ancestor is upside down. She's saying stardom. Okay, again, you haven't been promoting yourself. This one came straight out and say that the young generation know how to work them phones. So if you don't know how to work your phone, and you don't know how to set up your camera, you don't know how to get everything going on, you don't know how to file your paperwork online, if you don't know how to file for food stamps and Medicaid, all that shit, get somebody who can work these contraptions for you, because they're saying you're losing star power, you're losing star power, ratings, like, share, subscribes. I'm going to say you're also losing out on free money from the financial institutions around you because you're not going after that. They just saying your tech skills are not up to par. Find somebody who can do it for you. Do you know what he's talking about? I mean, she's talking about.
Yeah. I can definitely promote myself more, but I don't. I tend to I just like people to find out about me through other people, but I know I'm holding myself back by doing that. But at the same time, like the last ancestor said, right now I need to build up this muscle, because I feel like I have this sense of, I don't want to attract a lot of people. Like, it's like I'm holding myself back. I don't want a whole bunch of new customers. The energy's everywhere, and I got to deal with it. And I shouldn't be thinking about it like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm holding myself back.
Okay. Now
I know how to do all of that. I just have to.
Okay, that's one thing. So now, The message is it's a priority. This is a must do. This is a priority. So get this shit together. Would you like to ask her a question?
I don't have a question for this one.
All right. Now we're gonna go over to your fifth ancestor. Your fifth ancestor. Who are you? Okay, I see. All right. Your fifth ancestor has This is a male. He's sick, prostate cancer or some kind of disease, which causes testicles to not be right down there in that area. Older gentleman, but he lives somewhere in the mountains, somewhere high. I don't know what's a mountain to Tennessee, Colorado, somewhere where there's mountains. Now, he came in the form of the Ten of Earth upside down. This represents loss. So he's saying, like, who are you dealing with? Romantically.
Like, you mean romantic? Nobody right now, but I was dealing with somebody.
All right. Did you leave this person because he couldn't perform?
No, I quit talking to him because basically he was being aggressive towards me, and it was long distance. It was drug out. I was going to ask you about him anyways, but no, it's not because he couldn't perform.
Well, he's saying this guy's genital is rotten.
Really?
Right. So if it's rotten, that means just be mindful in the future. If you guys did something, haven't done nothing yet, or will do something, just protect yourself.
Okay.
None of these clowns talking about making babies.
Oh my goodness, you too loud right now.
I'm too loud.
You're too loud because yeah, I want to ask this ancestor a question about him.
Now, okay, so his message is meditate. So this is something you have to pray on real heavy. Do you want him or do you don't? All right, what's the message to this ancestor? I mean, question.
Okay, so did I do right by cutting him off?
Did she do right by cutting him off? Mother, wife, sister, daughter. Freedom. Persistence. Mother, wife, sister, daughter, freedom, and persistence. Come on now. Freedom, persistence. You did damn good.
Thank you.
And persistence means stay free. Don't be his girlfriend.
Okay.
No wonder the ancestor came back and said his genitals rotten. Just don't trust him. Maybe he out there hooking and booking.
That's why I think he's a knucklehead. Because last time you told me, remember you did my reading and you said that my partner was going to come to my door with the white cat. Or something. You said something like that.
I remember something like
it. Yeah. But you was like, you'll know it's him by the white cat. And all the other knuckleheads, you'll know. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I was going to ask you, he's a knucklehead. See one of those.
Yeah, he's a knucklehead. Did the person ever come with the white cat?
No, but I started talking to this dude shortly after my last reading with you, and he mentioned a white cat to me. He said this cat, because we were talking on the phone, and he was like, it was a cat like clawing at his door in his apartment, and he came to the door, and the cat ran in his house and like hid under his couch. It was a white cat, and like we just so happened to be on the phone, and he was telling me about it, and I was like, oh, that's weird. That's weird, but I didn't know. I didn't know if that was any significant, but he wasn't shit either. But
yeah. I'll just tell you, spirit say knucklehead, white cat. Hey, the Baron, real deal, baby.
Man, you too loud.
All right, how did you like your reading? Go ahead.
I loved it. I was gonna ask you. So you said his genitals are rotten, and we have had unprotected sex.
Okay.
So,
you want to see what he's talking about?
Yeah, like, what does he mean mean by that? Because we definitely like talked about having kids. Like we have this whole fantasy thing going on. But he's back home in Arkansas, and I live in Houston. So like going on 2 years.
Does Arkansas have mountains?
Yes, it does.
Okay. All right. So let me see. Spirit, what were you, ancestor? What were you talking about a genital being rotten? Tell her something. If she need to get checked, she need to get checked. Peace of mind, something. See the other person's point of view. Peace offering. Father, husband, brother, son. Oh, okay. Okay, I get it. I think he had a vasectomy or he can't make babies, so he was using that line to you. I don't see no diseases, but
okay.
They just saying like he's probably just using that, selling you a dream. Yeah, we can make babies, knowing this bitch probably done got a vasectomy.
Oh, that sounds like something he probably do. You know, he's young, but that's something he would probably do. He basically sold you a dream, so that definitely makes sense.
Spirit don't make no mistakes. Spirit is real. Y'all see what I'm saying? All right.
Yeah, and then wait, do I have a little bit more time?
We about 6 minutes over, but if you got a question, you can ask it.
Okay, so I didn't want to. This question is kind of deep, but you mentioned something earlier when you talked about. I think it was like the second or third ancestor, but you were talking about apartment building or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So in 2019, something happened to me. I got raped by this guy that I was talking to, and it kind of sounded like what you were describing, like when you said this ancestor like was around me, because it sounded like the apartment building, like that type of vibe.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask, like, how do I need to go about, I guess, healing from that?
Well, the ancestor said you need to forgive yourself.
Yes, the ancestor did say that.
How do she forgive? He said follow your heart, but that's with tarot. How does she forgive herself for this traumatic situation that happened to her that time too? Clear and shield your energy. He say that shit is way over than that. You been got over that shit. Let me tell you, if a woman that ain't got over nobody taking advantage of them, they can't take another penis. You got me? It'll be too tragic. So you been got over it. You just gotta forgive yourself for it.
Okay. Because I just wanted to make sure I wasn't just sweeping it under the rug. But I did feel like I learned from the situation. At first I was kind of blaming myself, but it's like, you can't blame yourself for something like that.
Listen, if a woman say no, it's a no. I done been full-fledged, full stallion, going at it. Stop. Boy, let me tell you, that's the hardest thing to do. I can't even get man, let me shut up. I had to stop.
Right.
No means no, stop means stop. He had no right. That's all I'm going to say. And people like that, they're garbage, they're weak, and I can't stand them.
But that was spot on with the ancestor, what he was saying. Like, he was describing and saying, forgive yourself. But he said something like, I cost this person money. Like, that's what I didn't get when he went that route with it. See what I'm saying? It's like, does he feel like, because I did confront him, like, it was like last year or so, and I basically told him, like, I just basically said F him, because he hit me up like nothing even happened. And, yeah, so, I didn't know if, I don't know.
Well, I don't know what they mean. Maybe they did 2 and 1. Somebody that cheated and then that, but I know he say that you cost this person money, took some shoes came up missing. This person cost some money, maybe he took you on a date and he felt he had to do it in his brain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was his type vibe. That was his vibe. Yeah.
Okay.
So he felt like I owed him. That was his energy. Like, he's like, excuse me? Like, what you mean, no? you know, he just kept going, and I'm like, huh? But I just went numb, and I was just like, what's the, like, I was so confused, and I didn't even think about it, like, it didn't even hit me until, like, probably, like, 5-6 months later, and that's why I was like, okay, did I even heal from that, you know? But I feel like I have now. I'm in a better place, so I just kind of need to just
You good.
let it go. I didn't know if I needed to, like, spell work or anything, that's why I was really asking, but...
Nah, you good. All right. How you feel?
Okay. I feel good. I feel really good. You be on point, man.
I know, right? All right.
You do. You be on point. Let me know.
He shouldn't have did it. Shit. All right.
Right, exactly.
Well, I appreciate you and everything. So, listen, if you need to reach me, you know how.
Yes, sir.
And you stay safe and everything looking up for you.
Thank you, man. Talk to you soon.
All right, darling. Have a good one.
Okay. You too. Bye.
All right, everybody. That was an ancestor reading. I cut a little bit of the conversation off because she gave me some names. So I'm going to make sure I go back and make sure I edit this video right because the conversation after the reading. But yeah, that was a great reading. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys understand that we all go through something traumatic, and women, you can't blame yourself for what men do to you and take advantage of you guys, and men, you can't blame yourself for when women take advantage of us. It's just some heartless people out there, ignorant, or they just have this mindset that you owe them something, and that's nothing to carry with us for the rest of our life. So that's just my little soapbox. Hit that like button. Positive comments below. Alright, everybody, I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust in your universe, because at the end of the day, you all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Thank you all. So try. I'm gonna put some Florida water on these hands while I touch on these here cards. Alright, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
Alright, let me give you the spiel. As you know, I'm a direct energy reader. Don't believe in ring zodiac signs and birthdays. I ask that you be open with the spirit and have fun. Gonna be giving you an ancestor reading. The way it works, I'm gonna deal 5 cards. Each one of those cards stand for an ancestor. They could be 1 year old to 1,000,000 years old. So I would advise you to listen to the message and not trying to figure out who the character is. A lot of people mess up their ancestor reading because they be like, oh, who is it? Is it Lulu? Is it That's not the important thing.
Okay.
What else? The first 4 cards are reserved for feminine energy, but males can come. And the last one is strictly reserved for masculine energy, but a female could take over. What else can I say? Yeah, the more energy you bring to the reading, the better it's gonna be. Also, this reading is interactive, so ask questions when it's time to ask the question. You get a question per ancestor. So I think this is gonna be good. Yeah, I think it's gonna be good.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Now, with that being said, say your first name. So I can put. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
You do.
All right. Let's see what we got. So somebody just warned you, they say. Somebody gave you a stern warning. And you're still trying to sit up here and figure out, should you do it? Boy, I tell you, we'll figure this out. Baron, I don't know what you're talking about. Ain't nobody warned me. We'll figure this out. All right, we're gonna start with your first ancestor. Ooh. All right. Okay. New York. This person is from New York. She is a construction worker or like a city worker. Dark-skinned woman, very hippie. She does a man's job, she said, but she's not a lesbian or anything like that.
Okay.
So she just letting you know she's from New York. She does a man's job. I can't quite get her name down. I think it's Pam. Because she keep like making puff with her lip like and I just keep saying am, or she could be saying PM or whatever. But so I think she passed away recently. This is like 93, 97 she's passing away because everything has a dingy, colorful look. Now she said she came in the form of the 10 of water in the upside down position. She said this is a recovery mark for you because she had to go and do like a man's job. Like let's say she was on welfare and she had to go take a man's job to get back on her feet. She's basically telling you the job you just took to get back on your feet, or the promotion or the avenue you took, even though it may be something completely out of your category, your character, to get back on your feet. She is saying stay there. Stay in it. Stay in the thicket of it. She's saying don't fucking change. It's beneficial to you. It is going to help you get stronger in this man's world. Do you know what she's talking about?
She's referring to a job, you say?
Yeah, she's referring to a job, a position, something that you felt like it wasn't worthy of you, or it was a labor. You like, okay, like you was a secretary all your damn life, but you took a job as a machine operator. You follow me? It's one of them.
Okay.
So do you know what you're talking about?
I'm not sure, but I've been contemplating going back to my previous job because I've been doing my freelance thing and trying to make that work, and it has been doing better, but it's just not where I want it to be. And then like my previous manager, she contacted me and was like, we're kind of thinking about wanting you to come back and stuff, and I'm just kind of like I'm not sure because I left it because it irritated me. Pretty much, and I've just been kind of sitting around like thinking about what I should do, if I should just continue doing my freelance only until I can figure out something else, or if I should go back and I kind of feel like suffer back and deal with that old job.
I got you with the whole suffering back thing. What she is saying, keep in mind what she's saying, she had to do what she had to do to get out of a situation she was in that was detriment, hurting her, etc. And she said persistence. So if you're really paying attention to what the message she's saying, stay with the freelancing job. Just work it a little bit harder. It's gonna pan out.
Okay.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
Okay. Yes. I'm going to continue to stay with this freelance job, but I was also wondering, because like my main goal is being a filmmaker, but I know that's not going to pay right away, and even though I'm still working on my craft, I want to know, like, is there any other talents that I have that I should be trying to work on right now, and as far as pursuing other type of avenues.
Spirit, when it comes to this filmmaking, freelancing thing gig she has on, is there anything else, any other talent you need her to exploit within herself to make it? Flow of prosperity. What you mean flow of prosperity? Okay, I'm saying it. Let it go. Detach from drama. So, do not borrow any money. They saying the one thing that you got, that you finna crumble on, that you will kick up and crumble on, do not borrow any money from anybody. Any bank.
Okay.
Nothing. You have enough talent, resolve, and everything to make this. She say stick to the damn course and you will make it. Films will be developed. Pictures will be developed. Just don't feel you need to go groveling to somebody to borrow some money to get a loan. You got this. Do you have a nice phone?
Okay. Do I have a what?
Do you have a nice phone?
Do I have a nice phone?
Yeah.
Oh, a cell phone is okay.
No, I'm just saying to make movies.
Oh, yeah, I have equipment and stuff like that. Oh.
Okay then. So don't borrow no money. Just sit up there and make movies. The Sundance Film Festival is amazing. She just said you got it in you. The filmmaking stuff, you got everything you need in you right now to do whatever you want to do. Just don't go and having people invest in your company, inviting them in because they're going to change the whole scenario for you, okay? Do you get what she's saying? Because she's saying you zoned out. Hello?
You hear me?
No, I couldn't hear you.
Oh, yeah, I said.
So you get what she's saying?
Yeah, I think I'm following.
You got to be sure these ancestors coming from a mighty long way to keep you straight. So don't second guess what they tell you.
Okay. Just for clarification, because I did try to apply to master's program, and I didn't get it. And I was contemplating getting all this, trying to get all this money to perfect my craft more. So that's what I'm thinking about mostly. That she's saying is like, don't try to borrow money and go back to school and try to.
I wouldn't have known you. I wouldn't have known you had anything to do with trying to get money, would I? Huh?
Yeah.
So she say, leave that. Stop borrowing other people money, okay? You got what it takes. All right, we've been too long on this ancestor. She just wanted to make sure you got it. The other one should flow pretty smooth. All right, now we're gonna go over here to your second ancestor. Who are you? All right, this ancestor is upside down. This ancestor is a performer, but this ancestor said they was upside down in the end, like they had took out too many loans. But that's not what the message is. It's a male. He is just telling his story. What's your message for, guy? He's saying when it comes time for you to come to that table, a table, I don't know what the table scale, well, I don't know what it means to you. When he said when it comes time for you to come to that table, you're going to have to forgive somebody and work with somebody who you disbanded. He's saying it's okay to go back and get that old acquaintance as long as you keep that person at a distance. But in order for you to make this move, you got to go and get an old acquaintance, a partner that started this with you, or the idea. Do you know who he's talking about?
No, not particularly, no.
All right. People say no, but so when you started your journey, look at old boyfriends, look at old girlfriends, look at sisters, aunties, uncles, mom, brother, whoever you started your freelance idea with, taking pictures with you, whether they were holding your lights, whether they was typing your paper, whether they was hopping the train with you, whatever. Did you detach from somebody during this time frame?
Oh,
You will know if so the person, when you started freelancing, you still got everybody in your life. Everybody still call you, hang out with you, come to your barbecue, cook out, talk on the phone. Give your information. Everybody that when you quit your job and started your freelancing, everybody is still in your life from that point on.
No, I don't deal with much of anybody really, except for my immediate. So.
And keep in mind, it can be your immediate. So I'm trying to help you understand what he's saying. So which one of these people that you don't talk to anymore, you don't give a shit about out here, say?
Is this a young, like?
It ain't gotta be young or old. It's the message they're telling you, and they're saying in order for you to get along, the person who you stop talking to, taking advice from, this is the person you're gonna have to reach back out to. You're gonna have to get something from this person. But don't listen. If you're not resonating with what they're saying, don't take it. It'll come to you later. Trust me. Because if you feel like you started this journey by yourself and nobody was there with you, that's not there in your life no more, even if that person was in town and left out of town, even if y'all had a little split, fight, break up, whatever, they just saying who you started this thing with or conversated, who gave you the idea to quit your job, in order for you to continue with your gift, your talent, your freelancing, your financial stability, you're going to have to forgive that person. Open your heart to love, forgiveness, Jesus Christ, and allow that person to work with you, or you work with that person again for their creative talent, but keep that person at a distance. And if you don't know anybody like that, just keep that message in mind, okay?
Okay.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
I think I'm good on that one.
All right. Now we're gonna go over here to your third ancestor. Okay, we're back in the female lineup. Okay, ancestor, I see you. We got. Oh boy, we gotta go into your third ancestor. This is a female. And I'm gonna say she's out of Hawaii. Female ancestors she's Polynesian, because they keep showing me ring of fire, volcanoes, tropical island. So I think she's really old. She's really ancient. You probably have some native Polynesian in your bloodline, somewhere where there's a volcano at. But she's coming in the form of the Five of Earth in the upright position. She's saying that she kind of like she got too close to the sun and got burned. And when she say that, she said she got too close to the sun. She was doing favors for everybody. You trying to make everything happen for everybody. And on that vein, she just got so burnt out from doing everything for everybody. Her message to you is, do not sacrifice your beauty, your looks, your character, yourself. Her message to you is drink more water, meaning Oshun, get emotional and keep the beauty and the joy in this. Still look for the beauty and the joy in what you're doing, but don't burn yourself out trying to impress, outdress, outclass, or just be that diva or whatever in anything you do in your life. She just saying she got too close to the sun and burned out. Do you know what she talking about?
I think so. Yeah. May I answer a question?
Yeah, you can answer a question.
Yeah.
As long as you got a message, you can answer a question.
Okay. Is there any, what is my biggest obstacle right now? Is there any traumas or anything like that that's hindering me right now?
Ancestor, are there any trauma that's hindering her? She understand your message. She asking you anything hindering her. Clear and shield your energy. Health and healing. Freedom. Yeah. And look, remember I told you she was from Polynesian? There's Hina, the goddess Hina, Honolulu Island. Yeah, she said there's trauma. There's the whole trauma of sacrifice. There's a trauma of sacrifice. People, women in your category, figuring they're going to go one place, but then they stop short of just about achieving it because they're trying to impress every damn body. Clear and shield your energy, health and healing, and freedom. You need to live as if you're a free damn bird.
Okay.
So I don't know what that means to you. I'm pretty sure you got it. If you didn't, I don't know. But she's saying, do not sacrifice yourself or anybody at all. Live like a free bird and grow and do your thing.
Okay, I have another question for that for this. And this might, I don't know. So my mother, she's ill, and I was feeling like I should help her some way. Like, should I give a kidney to her?
Okay. See, I knew you were gonna open up. When you guys come to do these ancestor readings, you guys gotta be. You guys can't be stuck on. I want to hear one thing, because you're talking to 5 different ancestors, and they not gonna tell you about your sick grandma. These people gonna tell you what it take to get you through life, because this is what this one want to see, this one want to see. But I think you asked the right question for this card here. Don't sacrifice yourself, and giving up a piece of your body for somebody else is a sacrifice. You got me?
Yeah.
But let's see. Should she give her mother this kidney? Should she give her mother this kidney, Spirit? Should she give her? Meditate. Stay focused. Find the blessing in your current situation. They're trying to say no, but they saying this is gonna set you back. Again, I know that's mother, and it's just your ancestors' way of saying what they saying. Trust me, you can do what you want to do, okay? But they're saying no. This is the sacrifice they're talking about.
Okay.
You ain't got a brother. You ain't got a brother and sister that can do this. You ain't got nobody else.
Yeah, my sister. She's been wanting to do it, and she did put herself on the list. But like, I don't know. I just kind of feel a little guilty about it.
Well, hell, your ancestor, the one that birthed your mama now, they saying don't do it. So why the hell you feeling guilty for it? They telling you got bigger fish to fry than sitting up there laying in the hospital bed recovering off of this. When you got somebody who can do it and willing to do it. Boy, y'all just don't know what the ancestors be saying.
Yeah. Okay. I appreciate it.
All right. Now we're going to go over here to your 4th ancestor. Your 4th ancestor is ranked. He said ranked. Okay, military clown. I see you, bro. Your 4th ancestor is ranked by the 3 of Earth. He wants to know he did his service to humanity. It's a male. Give me a generation and an era, man. Navy man. In the water. Navy blue, water, ocean, deep sea. Got it. He says that his whole thing was he was in Africa. He was in like India or Africa, desert lands, when back in the turn of the century, something like that. In Navy, when black people really weren't supposed to be serving, some shit like that. But he said he served this time, he did his job, he did his duty. Now, he is saying something about a boyfriend that's supposed to be in the military, or a male that's supposed to be coming back in your life from the military, from doing time of service, or somebody that wears a uniform that's doing service. Do you know who he's talking about?
No.
What are you getting at, guy?
Oh.
What are you getting at? Somebody is coming back from the middle. Well, you're focusing. You're focused on the here and now. So I gotta. She's focused on the here and now. She's not focusing on who she knew in the past. Give me something here and now for her to understand this reading. Okay, who did you sponsor to go somewhere? Who did you give money to? Who did you drive to the bank? Drive to the train station. Who did you drive to college? Think about that. What person did you drive somewhere and let them go. And they said they will be back, whether it's a male or a female.
I have no idea. I'm sorry. Is this me going to college? Like somewhere I?
This is nothing. This is nothing about you. This is about a person that went away and they're coming back.
Okay.
So you don't have nobody in your family that went away and that haven't made it back just yet, but is due to return. This is college, military, prison.
Only person I know who's been to prison is, well, not the only person, but that's close to me has been to prison is my uncle, but he's been out a long time ago. That's like 2011, and he's been in my life.
This person is not back in your life yet. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait trying to figure out the character. All right.
Okay.
I'll just tell you his message. His message is twin flame, but this is of a reflection. Like I'm almost saying like a twin brother, twin sister, two cousins. I'm seeing somebody that interacted with you on a daily basis that you guys knew of. Like y'all was first cousin, but this person left to pursue something that would put them in a uniform, but they're coming back. What I need for you to do again is deal with this person that comes back. Incorporate this person into your life.
Okay.
This is similar to the other ancestor was saying about the person who you let go, that you need to, deal with them again. And you say, I don't know anybody I let go. They're saying this person went away. This person plans to come back. Incorporate them into your life. So far, Spirit is saying two people from your past need to come back and be incorporated in your life for you to move forward with your goals. But you don't remember losing nobody going away, nobody nothing. And this is odd because we all have lived a life, darling, and people have fell off from us. Me, you, everybody. So it's odd that you're not pulling out those two together. This is two people. So I'm thinking you need your past in order to help you go to your future. And that's probably that stagnant energy because you're not being renewed in any form or fashion. You're worrying about a sick mother. You're worrying about a job calling you back. You're not looking at the people, the helpmates, the cousins, the aunties, the uncles, the friends that can help you get to the next level. I think this is something you gotta open your mind to. I don't know what you wanted to hear during this reading, but I'm telling you what they want you to hear.
Yeah. And this is like a family member.
This is a family member. Somebody very close.
Somebody. What was that? I'm sorry.
Somebody very close.
Okay, so is this like a father?
I can ask as if your dad. I don't know.
Yeah.
They just saying it's a reflection. Y'all were very close.
Yeah.
Spirit, is this a father? Retreat into nature. Father, husband, brother, son. Now you're getting it. Come on. Bring that energy. Yeah, you asked was it your father? This is father. I got the father, husband, brother, son card. Your dad.
Okay.
Again, I don't know what you wanted to hear in this reading, but Spirit, these ancestors are telling you what you need to grow.
Okay.
Gotta expand that thing. These ancestors come a long way to give you this message to help you better your life. And if you're focusing on one thing, wanting to hear the one thing, you're gonna miss out on all these great messages. So let's talk about Dad. Is Dad around?
He is, like, he's at a distance, I guess. So I guess I kind of put him at a distance. But
did he serve? Did he serve in the military? Been to prison? Anything? Do he wear a uniform?
I guess he wears a work uniform. uniform, like labor type stuff, but he's been in jail some time ago, but that's a while ago, way a while ago. But he probably works in type of labor job.
Okay. Well, he's coming back for you. Incorporate him into your life.
Okay. Okay, I hear you.
Whew. Boy, I ain't never had an ancestor reading that's a fight. Look at you. First one.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I don't think about him in that way as far as helping me with anything. But yeah, that was about the story. I get it. I get it.
All right. Now we're going to go over to your final ancestor. All right. This is your fifth ancestor. She came to me as the air element in the upside down position. So she's saying, open your goddamn mouth. It's time for you to start talking. All of this observing from a distance. They saying you kind of playing this thing like in your head, you're kind of playing it like a movie, not even a sitcom. Yeah, you're watching it like a television. You're watching your life like a television, and you're trying to map out each person in your life as a character. But the majority of the people in your life is playing the background. So I say the world according to Bree.
Damn. Okay, I hear that.
You see?
Okay, go ahead. Go on, sorry.
I'm just telling you. They're saying it's the world according to Bree, and you're just looking at everything as a background prop or extras in a movie. Now, she's saying, open your mouth. Talk to these individuals. Think about the sim game. She said you'll understand this. Think about a sim game. As you're walking around and you see these little CPGs and they're just standing there and just like they standing there, one holding a dog, one drinking coffee, they're interacting on the corner, and you just walking through there looking for something, but you ain't getting no information from the people that you're walking past. You're just walking past the world according to you. I'm walking up the road. You're going to see millions and millions of people, but you're not interacting with none because these people don't make sense. They're not logical to you, or you don't feel they can help you. They're saying, open your damn mouth. Start speaking to people. All these people in this world according to you, speak to them. They will give you information to help you get to the next level. Now, her message is go now. Start now. When you go to the store and you hear somebody talking about feet, what you use for your feet? Whether they talk about a pedicure, feet lotion, toenail fungus, what do you use? Just ask the question. I know it's out of character. Just involve yourself. You're going to make a friend.
Okay.
This is her word. You scared of feet, by the way. I don't know what the hell that's about. You don't like the... It's like you're scared of feet. You're scared to look down at people's toes or feet, or if they look at your feet, you ball them up or some shit. Weird. She say if they go to talking about feet, interject yourself in the conversation. Anybody. Would you like to ask this ancestor a question?
As far as the people within my own home, it's hard for me to talk to them because I feel I can't fully express myself, and I'm afraid of dealing with like the rejections of whatever my ideas or whatever.
The word. Just what Spirit said.
How do I deal with that?
Spirit, how does she deal with this fear of the backlash from her speaking her mind, interacting with people, asking the hard questions? How does she deal with that? Give her insight. Purification. Right. Ooh. Oh. Fertility. Purification. Right. Fertility. This is where you're really lacking at finding your creativity. It says this is where you get your inspiration from, because that's your fertility. Your inspiration comes from your family. This is where you're going to learn to write your script, your movie, your commercials, whatever. You're going to, because there, even if you have an argument, this is what? Content. I asked my mom about a kidney transplant and should I do it. She said she didn't want nothing out of my body, so she allowed my sister to do it. Sucks for her. Ha ha. It's content. Purification. This is the freeing thing. A movie. So I'm gonna just give you a quote from one of the greatest horror movie writers. It is Stephen King. This man said, and I was watching this, and I saw this on his documentary too. He said his most terrifying film ideas came from when he spoke to his family. Asked his family about a barn shed at night. They gave him about a story about a monster. Asked them about a car. They gave him about the car that fell off the hinges and rolled down the road and killed the man. You see what I'm saying? And these movies turned out to be great classics. Again, your family is your greatest inspiration. What this person is saying is not the world according to Bree, because guess what? Bree got issues. Bree got hang-ups. But if you let somebody in, things get a little bit better, right? You can, even if they argue with you, who cares? You got a reaction from them, and you go jot that reaction down. That's a short film. That's a freelance picture. That's pissing you off enough to go outside and take a picture of a rock. And it may be something. This is the thing. Get out your head, get out your house, and please get out your feelings. And do what you gotta do. And I'm sorry I had to be so tough just then, but Baron said, dude, you got baby gloves on this girl. She grown. Get that shit over with.
Okay. I hear that. I know. I need it. May I ask a question about my grandmother? I know that she's not one of the ancestors that came up, but I was hoping if I could have you call on her and if I could get any advice from her.
I don't know. Grandmother, are you here? I'm calling grandmother. I'm going to lay down 3 cards because I don't sense any elder female. Three cards. I'm calling for her grandmother. Her grandmother. You call. My eyes are closed. I don't see. You're her grandmother. If this is you, speak. All right. Again, I don't know if this is her. It is a female voice I'm hearing. But again, she's not coming as an older lady, a grandmother. But her first thing is she's saying Crystal, and she's saying you need to see the truth. She's being real stern. She's saying, baby, see the truth. Then she says, take charge of the situation. And she's saying, follow your heart. Now, this is what she's saying. This particular one, she ain't giving me who she is. But she is saying, you know you are supposed to not even be around your family right now. You're supposed to move. It's like you're supposed to been relocated. See the truth. They don't need you. You're just hanging on for the hell of it. See the truth, take charge of the situation, and follow your heart. Where's your next destination you want to go?
I know I need to move to a city. And I'm pretty sure Cleveland is where I have to be.
She said, did you talk to your grandmother about Cleveland?
No, but that's where the grandma I'm thinking of that's where she's from.
Okay, so she came through. She just told you where. She's saying, you know, you're supposed to move, and if you're supposed to move to Cleveland, and you get your ass to Cleveland, darling. Y'all make it so hard to hear these ancestors.
I'm trying. I'm gonna work on it.
Oh, you good? You good? They done opened you up because once you hear the message from them, you got to conform. That's the good thing about an ancestor reading. Once they around you and you let them in, be prepared for all hell to break loose because they're gonna move shit around. They're gonna move you and move everything around if you ask for their help.
Well, how can I honor my ancestors more? Like, what do I need to do to feel like I'm receiving?
All right, we're a little bit over time, but I'm gonna ask this question: ancestors, how do you guys want her to honor you? Release tension. Simple. Stop being so damn stressed out. They just say stop being so stressed out and allow them to work. Utilize them. Hey, grandma, come over here and make sure I get on the right train. Hey, uncle, make sure I do this. Grandpa, where you at? Make sure the door stay open for me. You see what I'm saying? What they want is life force from you. They want you to really have a concern, a passion about doing what you need to do. They say you have no passion. You have no energy, let's get it. You're killing your energy line.
Okay.
Release tension. Stop being so uptight and go for it. Follow your heart. Contact your daddy. Get over that shit. Look for the people from your past and let them help you. Utilize the people in your circle. Filming. Anybody you talk to, what's their story? They tell you their story. Jot it down. Change the name. Make a movie. This is life. You got something good. You just don't have the energy to bring to it.
Okay. I hear you.
You sure? Do I need to?
Yeah.
Do I need the elbow off the top ring?
No, I hear it. I get what they're saying.
All right. Well, you can make a movie about the Baron.
But I might include them in something. We'll see.
That's right. Include the Baron in something. You know the background that you move in your head. The person at the crossroad, just have a man in a suit smoking a cigar with a cane, talking to a little kid, and that could be like the pan of the scene. And make sure that man in that black suit is always in all your films. He ain't got a name. He ain't got a note. People like, damn, that's that iconic man in all her videos. Damn, this one of her movies. Oh, did I just give you an idea? Oh, all right. I'm over the reading.
All right. Thank you so much, Darren. I appreciate it.
All right, darling. Well, you have your good one.
Thank you. You too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Bye.
All right, everybody. This ancestor reading read a little long. She's not confident in herself that she can do it. She came to the reading wanting to hear one voice when it's a million voices that wanted to come through. But she's gonna get it. Things are gonna work out for her, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see her in some short film festivals very soon. But yeah, she just gotta believe in herself, and everything will work out for her. Positive comments below. All right, everybody. I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust in you and universe, because at the end of the day, you all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Thank you all. Soul Tribe.